It's 1986. Mullets are in, nuclear fission is out. People found out what the ozone layer is and began hugging trees. But for one guy, hugging wasn't enough. He wanted to be the forest. And so the greenhouse helmet was conceived. No one asked for it, but here it is. A wearable plastic dome with 2 tiny plants. And no, he didn't choose ferns or bonsais, but get this, 2 spicy cacti. One sneeze and you're a walking pincushion. But could it work? Could we have enough oxygen? And let's also find out in which scenario a cactus might actually be your best choice. Also, little side note, I really love this sketch. He was so excited he couldn't help but go for a jog to show it off. So anyways, you get the concept behind the idea, right? The plants make oxygen, you breathe in oxygen, you exhale CO2, which then the plants inhale. Yeah, it's biology 101, but just imagine the potential here. Scuba divers could have longer missions. Firefighters wouldn't need to carry heavy oxygen tanks, although they'd also have to ditch their helmets. And astronauts get to see the color green again. Of course, big oxygen would probably lobby to have these helmets banned in a heartbeat. But would it work, and are 2 plants sufficient? Let's first address the quality of life issues. First, there's a ton of humidity, so you won't see really well. He planned for anti-fog material, but you'll dislodge a lot of dirt and sweat as well. And molds and bugs are also a concern long term. So yeah, all of these suck, but they won't kill you right away. The second problem is that plants only breathe during photosynthesis. So if you're a firefighter or scuba diver with 2 houseplants, I'm sorry, but your time has come. Because plants need sunlight for photosynthesis. Astronauts, you might still have a chance. Now, here's the spiky plot twist. Cactus are actually the exact opposite. They photosynthesize at night to conserve water. So if you're somewhere dark, cacti might actually be your best options. Now, the third problem is that even if you wear it during photosynthesis, the oxygen simply might not be enough. And yeah, the math just doesn't work out. An average leaf makes 5 milliliters oxygen per hour. And cacti? Well, they're about as useful as a viewer that's not subscribed. So let's stick to houseplants for now. If our helmet has 30 leaves in total, that gives us 1% of what we need. So we would need 200 plants in our helmet. Yep, 200. But wait, it gets even crazier if you look at CO2. As you know, CO2 buildup can be deadly as well. So we breathe out around 2.3 pounds of CO2 per day. Guess how much our plants can handle? 22 pounds per year using a grown tree. So we'd need around 38 fully grown trees just to breathe normally. And if you're exercising, that's 304 trees. Now, I'd assume the inventor probably ran these numbers as well, which is why he added air filters. Which kind of defeats the purpose, but okay. The real problem is that the air will just sit there, right? It's stagnant. We don't get any fans to move the air at the human respiration rate. So the lesson here is, if you want some extra oxygen, do not build a greenhouse helmet. Instead, build a time machine. Go back to a 90s oxygen bar and enjoy some lemongrass flavored oxygen. The patent for the greenhouse helmet expired in 2005. But hey, the spirit of the greenhouse helmet still lives on in all of us. Isn't life itself just one big greenhouse helmet? Surrounding ourselves with things that are supposed to help us thrive, only to realize that we're slowly choking on our own good intentions.